Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Empowered 10 podcast. I am sitting here not just a host, but actually someone who is guided and uplifted by this incredible woman at many stages of my life. I am so delighted to welcome Mon Bhelley to my channel today.
Thank you so much, Sanya.
Who you are and what you do.
So I'm Mon Bhelley. I'm also a ASD, ADHD, NLP coach. And I am an author. So I'm also going to be a counselor, a trauma-informed counselor.
Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to the Empowered 10 podcast, where the stories are not just being told, but they are lived. Today's episode is very close to my heart. I am sitting here not just a host, but actually someone who is guided and uplifted by this incredible woman at many stages of my life. She's my mentor and a woman with resilience. She is an author of the book Unbroken, a journey from pain to power. She is the author for the book From Victim to Survivor, Breaking Through Family Violence. She is an author, actually a co-author for the book The Voice. She is NLP coach. She is an ASD coach. I am so delighted to welcome Mon Bhelley to my channel today. Thank you so much, Mon, for coming here and actually bringing the energy to this podcast channel.
Thank you so much, Sanya, for having me here. It's a pleasure of mine, to be honest. I've known you for my God, so many years that yeah. And you've just been an absolutely a beautiful soul. So I'm very glad you're doing this, and it's my honor to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Mon. I think I tried to give a little intro to everyone who was watching this episode. I would love to ask you who you are and what you do.
I'm glad you asked because I do have additions
that
I need to do. So thank you for asking me this question. So I'm Mon Bhelley. I'm a person who is a mom to two beautiful boys, and I'm a carer to one of my boys being a special needs child and my husband being in palliative home care. With that, I'm also a ASD, ADHD, NLP coach. And I am an author, as you know, the three books that were specified by Sanya. I'm also going to be, so it's my coming out ceremony. So drum rolls, please. So I'm also going to be a counselor, a trauma-informed counselor, hopefully within few months. So I'm going to be getting my certification. So I'm really looking forward to that role as well.
So powerful. That's so powerful. And all the best for all your journey, Mon.
Thank you.
You're doing great. You're absolutely doing a lot of good things to others and to the community.
Yes.
And uplifting everyone, like including me. I will definitely mention this one. Mon, we will definitely going to have a lot of conversation around your family, your work, and the community work that you're doing. But I think to start with, I would love to ask you what exactly make you write a book Unbroken, the pain to power.
You are super intelligent. I'm loving these questions, by the way. Thank you for that. It's so I'm going to be going really deep dive into. I want you to, or I want everybody to, know the heart and soul behind everything that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Um, The reason why I started even thinking of writing Unbroken is, to be honest, the the silence, the loneliness was eating into my soul. And so was it eating into Perry's soul, my husband. Because he's been battling his crazy health issues since the past 12 years. In fact, the people who have come into our lives, say, for example, maybe 6 years or 5 years ago, they only know Perry to be sick. They have never even seen the healthy Perry, or the Perry who can go out and just enjoy or have fun. So they haven't even seen who that Perry really is. To be honest, the silence was breaking me from within. And I'm seeing my husband sitting in front of me, who's this resilient guy who, in spite of everything, is still trying to be a good dad, still trying to be a wonderful husband, even not able to walk too much, but still wants to cook something once a while at least. Like, his resilience basically even surprised me even after knowing him more than 25 years. Because when a person is in pain all the time, 24/7, you would get irritated, you would get agitated, you would get frustrated. But this man just kept on going. So, to give a voice, not only to myself, but to my husband and to others, that yes, we know pain is real. We know it. But healing is also real. Resilience is also real. That was the reason why I wrote this book.
Wow, that's so powerful. From being into that trauma session from morning to evening and back from evening to morning, how difficult or how hard it is to be there, waking up every day and thinking, what's next?
This is a very close question to my heart, because a lot of people don't know this, and this is probably the first time that I'm going to be discussing something which is so real, and which is still a taboo with a lot of people, which is about mental health. Perry is suffering from mental health as well, due to his health issues, which are never ending, ongoing. But also he is being diagnosed as having chronic suicidal ideation. A lot of people won't even understand what that actually means. So we have people who go into depression or who are anxious, or they have, say for example, some particular things happening in their life that pushes them towards thinking of suicide, or thinking of attempting it, or even getting those thoughts. But whereas what Perry has is chronic, which means it is ongoing, always there. So it's chronic suicidal ideation. So it's not because of the events happening in his life. He's always thinking of suicide. Suicide is always on his mind. So this diagnosis rocked my world again. When I thought that I've seen it all, that actually rocked my world recently. And it's so scary, because there are moments when I have got up at night, because Perry is in the guest room where he can have his uh, noise control, and he can, sleep peacefully.
Yeah.
I've gone in his room and I've actually gone and seen if he's still breathing, because when his um, when there's no sound coming, I get worried. And it's like I'm supposed to be having a sleep medication to help me sleep because there's a lot of, stress.
Yeah.
I can't take that medication because I have to be alert even while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
So if I hear too much silence, I get worried. So I'm going to his room very quietly. He's probably in his, deep sleep that time because he's taken medications.
Yeah.
But I'm always checking under his nose to check his breathing. So there is a lot. Like, I actually don't think of what's next.
Yeah.
It's just like waking up and I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So it's like you just know that something is coming, but you just don't know when. And you're always like in fight or flight mode. So that's how I am every day.
Yeah, that's very, very terrible one. I'm just listening to it. I'm not actually living through it.
Yeah.
So basically, like, I can get maybe 1% of it, but 99% maybe, like, it's you.
Yeah.
Who's actually going through it, being through it, and pushing through it wherever the life is taking you. You've definitely, just given an example of what a strong woman looks like. But what is unbroken mean to you, Mon?
Unbroken does not mean perfection.
Yeah.
Unbroken is being yourself, having choices,
Yeah.
and respecting yourself and believing in yourself. That's what unbroken to me means.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So unbroken from pain to power. Going through with all the traumas in your life, how do you actually get a chance to write this book? Because for a book, for an author, they need that quiet space, they need a peace, a surrounding to actually make them write.
Yes.
Was it difficult? How long does that take you to write a book?
Okay, so this particular book happened and it took me about 5 months from memory. Yeah, 5 months. Because all my books, if you see, they are not going to be very big books, like very with a lot of pages.
Yeah.
Because the significance is very firm and very strong and very deep.
Yeah.
So whatever I have to say comes out in lesser words than too many words.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's my way to help people with trauma and, if they're anxious or if they need healing or if they need resilience. I wouldn't be, sitting down and holding a big book to give me that strength.
Yeah.
I want something quick so that I can relate to and immediately action that on myself. So this is what, my style of writing is, which makes it a bit easier.
Yes.
To find that, that quiet times, which are obviously at night time.
That's absolutely right. I read your book, and it's definitely, I could say that help everyone who is struggling through some challenges in their life. You mentioned one of the therapy in the numbers. I think I would love if you can share it on my channel, so everyone maybe who doesn't get a chance to read the book, they just know it what they need to do.
Thank you for that, Sanya. That's a very important thing to talk about, which is called the grounding technique.
Yeah.
So whenever our thoughts are racing towards and we are overwhelmed with trauma or anxiety, we can definitely use this tool wherever we are. Doesn't have to be that we are in the house. We can use it even while we are sitting in the car to calm ourselves.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatsoever. It's called the 5 4 3 2 1.
Yeah.
You have to take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what are the 5 things that I can see?
Okay.
So wherever you are, you need to name those 5 things.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
4. What are the 4 things that you can hear? So it could be any noises surrounding you. You might be in the house, so it will have, that environment. If you're outside, it will be that environment. What are the 3 things that you can feel?
Okay. Yeah.
So your clothing. If I'm sitting on the chair that's comforting me.
Yeah.
So that's the examples of what you're feeling, right? Then what are the 2 things that you can smell?
Okay. Yeah.
So it could be a perfume that you're wearing, or it could be any kind of smell that you can, smell in your
Fresh
room.
air. Yeah.
I have dogs, so I can definitely smell dogs. So what I mean to say, I'm giving you examples.
Yeah.
And then one thing that you can taste.
Okay.
So it could be your saliva. It could be a sip of water or a tea that you have beside you. You can take a sip and you can actually taste that. What it's doing is that grounding is bringing you back in the present, taking you away from the fears, grounding you back, giving you the safety. You're safe. You're here. You got yourself. It's okay.
Yeah.
So this can be done as many times, wherever.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is really, really great, and I really wanted this to be discussed and can be explained to anyone who might be looking some traumatized thing to be like sorted it out.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Mon. So you are you're an NLP coach as
Yes.
well. How does that help people?
Again, a very good question.
We're taking all the knowledge out.
Oh, yes. Now that's wonderful. Okay, I want you to understand that we all have been born and brought up, and we've all been taught how to do things in our life, how to sit if we are gender based, how a girl should sit, how a boy should sit, how a girl should speak, how a boy should speak, and moving on. So we have been conditioned basically all our lives. Okay? We aren't meant to be conditioned in a certain manner, because firstly we are losing our identity in that.
Yeah.
Because we are not living as individuals, but we are living for individuals.
Yeah.
So what NLP comes in, it's actually rewiring your thought process, changing it, recognizing yourself, and how that conditioning can be taken out, because nothing is same from when you and I grew up.
Yeah.
Do you see how the world is changing rapidly? So how are we applying those same rules and conditioning that we were taught with in these times?
Yeah.
Do they work?
It's very, very difficult.
That's where NLP comes in. Because you have to shift your mind. You have to unlearn to learn. All right? So you're shifting your mind. You're shifting your mind to think what actually works for you and what you don't have to follow because you were told to do a certain thing, which is not working for you anymore.
Is it like upgrading yourself?
It's like upgrading. It's like changing your whole software.
Wow. And is it, so it must be like the people who are old, a bit old, or maybe like our generation, the 80s kids, right?
Yeah.
How difficult or easy it is to actually like going through this trauma session?
Very difficult because for them, not for me.
Of course, you are a coach. You are a mentor. You
So
have
it is,
to.
yeah, so it is difficult for them because right now I made you think.
Yes.
That's what happens in the session as well.
Mm-hmm.
It is actually making you think to get your answers yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Because in my questioning right now, I asked you, is that really working? What did you say? No.
No. No.
So you need to shift that, right?
Yes.
You need to come to Mon.
So it's basically, I need to get this one in my mind first. That shift is required,
You
and
need
you're gonna
to recognize.
Okay. Yeah.
You need to recognize that there is actually conditioning that's happened.
Mm-hmm.
You need to come to that, reach that step in your life that, okay, fine, I'm ready to make the change.
Yeah.
Or you need to go for help to help you make the change to the coaches.
Okay. So, Mon, is it the reason there are many women who stay quiet and being silent?
Yes, because of, okay, I'll give you an example, a very good example.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, I need to congratulate you on doing this Empower 10 campaign, which is
cute.
fabulous. Never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
One of a kind. There might be copycats after, but that's okay. You've inspired. You've actually inspired and empowered people and inspired.
Yes.
So which is good.
Yeah.
But why I want to congratulate you is, and why this I feel is so important.
Yeah.
Yes, we are modernized and we are empowered as women.
Yeah.
But we are still the minority. The majority is the domination of men still. Why do we need to have campaigns like this?
Mm-hmm.
Because we are still fighting to get that privilege. Men, I have nothing against them, but it's a fact of life.
Yeah.
Men are born privileged.
Yeah.
They are born entitled. Mm-hmm. Because you're a man, oh yeah, you do this. You can do this. That's it. Done.
Mm-hmm.
When we are born as a woman or a girl, we are fighting from the day we are born for our identity. Yeah. For really who we are. Mm-hmm. Because we are not allowed to express ourselves. We are not allowed to speak loudly. Yeah. Log kya kahenge? What is the people around us going to think? Yeah. So we are always conditioned that, okay, you have to listen and act and behave how you are going to be perceived by the society. Yeah. Not what you want to do yourself. So this is one of the main reasons I want to congratulate you for getting the voices out, because who you've got in Empower 10, everybody is different. Yes. And that's the beauty of it. Even we as the, members of it are meeting all the other members, and we are loving it. Yes. Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. So silence is a killer. Yes. Especially for women. Yes. Yeah. Because they feel safe to be quiet, because they are scared of the repercussions of, if they speak up, what's going to happen? What's the retaliation going to be? Yeah. Will they be accepted or not?
Yeah. And I think this was the slogan for my Empower 10 campaign as well, like be the face, be the voice, be the power. Because I have seen women are depending on their partners, on their husbands, to even decide whether they choose this journey or whether they just just follow the regular routine. So yeah, congratulations to you actually stepping up on your journey and joining this campaign. I think I would, I'm sorry to drag you everywhere, but I think you wrote your another book on the family violence.
Yes.
Can you please tell us how you helping people and how you actually getting those women out from that zone?
Sure. Um, this book might be again a small book.
Yeah.
Like it's not got 100 or I mean not 100, not thousands of pages.
Yes.
But it's a very powerful book and it did take me 10 years to write. And yes, the reason for that is because I was, as you know, teaching, driving to
Yeah.
students, to
Mhm.
girls, to women, to men.
Yeah.
And in that journey, when I was a driving instructor, I came across every third woman that sat in my car going through domestic or family violence.
Yeah.
And that was a really, really sad,
Mhm.
affair that, oh my God, seriously?
Yeah.
I was not a counselor, but I used to listen.
Yeah.
And I still used to encourage them and do everything.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example of that as well. Do you know how I even used to come to know what's happening? Because each and every point in their life they were controlled.
Yes.
Even when a client used to call me and would start asking me about, like the driving school fee structure or whatever, like classes and things like that. So there was always a man who used to ask me that. And then I would ask him, okay, so it's for you. And he says, no, 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 it's for my wife.
Yes.
And I always used to insist, could I talk to your wife? Because she is going to be my client.
Yeah.
So can you see why is his partner having this low confidence? Why hasn't she been given this empowerment by her husband?
Yes.
That you can talk?
Yeah.
Has she been told that you don't know about finances, you're not going to do well, you're going to like say something wrong? So what are we doing? We are cutting that confidence right there and there.
Yeah.
The person who's going to sit and drive with me, who's going to go and speak to the tester, the licensed tester, to even start the drive, is not allowed to talk to me on the phone because the husband is the one who will do everything.
Wow.
So this became very close to my heart because I lived and, lived with it too closely. My office was my car. So you can imagine how closely I was, with the students and with the women.
Yeah.
I started writing, I started making notes. Whenever I used to have some free time, I would start making notes. And that's how I started collecting the data. I was known to somebody very special, Monica Raizadaji. She was always helping out women with domestic violence. Oh my God, she's helped like thousands of cases by now. And she is my hero. And I used to then contact her because I didn't have that, certifications or anything. I used to contact her, give her referrals, and then she would take them on and look after them. So now I've come to that point in my life where I have gathered all my notes and I was able to publish the book for the family violence, victims. And also I am studying as a social work student. The reason why I got into this is, again, to be able to make the change from within the system and help everyone out. So that's my direction where I'm headed.
Wow, that's very, very strong, very powerful. And I think being a migrant woman,
Yes.
supporting another migrant woman is a big challenge itself because you actually need to get through every system to learn more about it and how that works, right? So this could be a difficult session for you as well, to going through learning and then helping, coming back and doing the stuff. So it's Monica that you mentioned that she has been your mentor throughout this journey. So big congratulations to yourself, Mon, without knowing anything, and you still step up just to help others. So very well done. Thank you, actually. Thank you so much for making woman a powerful word out there. Thank you. Okay, Mon. So I think we touched your books, we touched your NLP coaching, we touched how you actually help DV Wilderness women. I think still there is a journey. You are being an AST coach as well. Tell me one thing, Mon. What challenges mothers face raising kids with ASD journey?
Okay, so there's quite a few challenges. Exhaustion, constant advocacy, navigating the system, lack of support. These challenges are so huge for every parent, especially mothers, when they're raising children with ASD, because I'm one of them. So I know how it feels.
That's great. And would you like to give any advice to a mother who must be watching through us? Would you like to give an advice to everyone who's watching this and might need to know how they can actually help their journey with ASD children?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for this question. Don't think that you're failing. Things are going to go wrong before they go right. You are adapting into a system that wasn't made for your child. So there's going to be hurdles, but what you guys need to remember is acceptance.
Yes, very important.
That your child needs support. Please do not carry the burden of what others think, what friends might think.
Yes.
You will come to know in your life where a lot of friends you will leave behind, because end of the day, who is it about? You, your family.
Yes.
That's what matters. We can't pour from an empty cup.
Yes.
So please remember, you have the full right to get the knowledge and ask for help at early as possible. So don't think that, oh, let's wait and see, maybe a few years down the line, our child might start, behaving better as per society norms. Please don't. Special kids are actually the most beautiful souls and humans. Oh my God. They just come gifted in their own sense. Love them, accept them. If you accept your child, everyone else will not dare to raise a finger. Remember that, please.
Thank you, Mon, for all your insights, for NLP coaching, for ASD coaching, and for giving us all the insights for your book and your personal life as well. We wish you all the very, very best for everything that you're taking on board and giving life a different way.
Thank you.
Every day. Thank you. And if today's podcast touched you in any way and our conversation actually give you some insight, just remember, you are not unbroken. You are becoming. This is Empowered 10 podcast, where pain turns into power and changes create into stories. Stay empowered, stay unbroken. Anyone who wants to reach out to Mon for NLP coaching or ASD help, I will leave her contact details her social media pages for everyone who want to reach out to her. Stay empowered, stay unbroken. Thank you. Thank you.